Okay, Blizzard, you guys are having a real tough time right now. You're getting beat senseless out here. A new kid showed up on the block and managed to accomplish in 4 weeks what you couldn't accomplish in 4 years. That accomplishment being making a game that's actually fun for everyone involved. This fact is both incredibly funny, incredibly sad, with a side of satisfaction because Blizzard, you deserved this. So, Blizzard, what can you do to reclaim your crown? Or at least try, anyway. Well, I'm gonna give it my best shot. Here's 5 features Overwatch needs to add, or they're gonna go the way of the dinosaur. And fair warning, Blizzard, these features are going to be pretty radical, and they're gonna have to require you to put in work and not be greedy, which I know is a very, very tall order for you guys. Also, one more disclaimer before I start yelling and complaining. Just keep in mind this is mostly directed at the upper heads and upper management of Blizzard, and not the developer trying to feed his family. Devs have a tough job, and most people don't appreciate that, so keep in mind that 90% of Overwatch's problems I'm going to be talking about today are entirely the fault of upper management. So please keep that in mind, and with that said, let's dive into it. Okay, I'm going to be radical right out the gate. Bring back 6v6. And for those of you who disagree with that statement, I genuinely want to know why. Because in my opinion, 6v6 is better than 5v5 in almost every single way. If your only argument is, well, we have to wait longer to play a game that's objectively superior in every single way, you can absolutely feel free to cry me a river. And just to clarify, I'm not saying queue times aren't a problem because, well, they probably would be a problem if we went to 6v6, but that is a trade-off I am willing to make. I'd rather have 1 game that's fun than 2 games that make me want to jump off a bridge. And you know what, Blizzard? I get it. You're a very small, very niche company. It's a risky investment. It's not like you have years of experience, nearly endless amounts of resources and data to pull from. 6v6 is just such a risky and rocky investment. There's no precedent of it ever working. Not at all. Not even a little bit. Okay, jokes aside, I get this is a radical solution, but Blizzard, I'm not gonna hold you. Desperate times call for desperate measures. And believe me, Blizzard, you are very, very desperate right now. Feature number 2. Now I get to talk about something that makes me less angry. Tournaments. You know that thing that Marvel Rivals has? Tournaments? Yeah, those are pretty cool. Why don't we have that again? Oh, Blizzard was being lazy. Well, Blizzard, look who's laughing now. Yet another feature that people have wanted for ages that you just refuse to deliver on. Maybe you should just, I don't know, deliver it. Better late than never, right? As for how the tournament would actually work, here's my vision for how this feature could be implemented successfully. Let's say once every 2 months, you have a tournament week in Overwatch. During this week, players can use competitive points to enter a tournament. Let's just say for the sake of, placeholding here, let's just say 500 competitive points are needed to enter this tournament. Once they enter the tournament, they have the opportunity to win a bunch of exclusive rewards, emote, titles, highlight intros, plus additional competitive points. And for those particularly talented Overwatch players out there, if they end up winning, they might get some exclusive title or some exclusive skin, or both. And what makes this feature nice is I really don't think it'd be that hard to implement. I mean, all you really need is a tournament bracket system, whether it be a 16 bracket, 32, 64, whatever. Put some good rewards in there, and the results will speak for themselves. So Blizzard, get on that. Like right now. Feature number 3, we have clans and or factions. Those are pretty cool. Yet another thing Marvel Rivals did before you, Overwatch. That's embarrassing. And this feature is even easier to implement than the last one. Like, I don't think I need to explain how a clan system works. However, to make it even better, maybe you could have clan events. Like, let's say, I don't know, once a month, each clan can compete for certain rewards, or maybe not competing against anyone. Maybe there's just challenges they can complete to get exclusive skins, titles, rewards, emotes. That'd be pretty cool. And yes, I do acknowledge this. I am completely stealing this from Clash Royale, but hey, it's a cool system, and I think you should implement it. Like, imagine how cool it would be if you're in an Overwatch clan and it's like, oh, clan event dropped. We gotta win 100 competitive games within 48 hours, then everyone gets 2,000 competitive points or something like that. Imagine how cool that would be. That'd be incredibly awesome. And it'd give more incentive for people to play. That'd be pretty neat. I'm just saying. And for those of you who are thinking, well, I don't know, guys, but it's a lot of exclusive rewards you're talking about. How exactly is Blizzard supposed to, you know, keep all these rewards going? My counter argument is, have you seen how many Kiriko skins Overwatch can produce when they really put their mind to it? If they were to implement these features, I have no doubt they could keep up with the rewards. Feature number 4. All right, I have a confession to make. There's not going to be 5 features. There's going to be 4 features and an order of execution. Because the 4th feature I want Overwatch to implement is for Malga and Widowmaker to be deleted from the game. Actually, on second thought, maybe Widow could just be heavily reworked. Yeah, I think we should do that. Okay, I'm gonna start with Malga because I feel like this is the least contentious. Nobody likes Malga. His entire existence just revolves around making the enemy tank want to jump off a bridge. It's horrible. From a game design perspective, he's terrible. He's not fun to go against, and the only counterplay to Malga is just shoot him until he explodes. That is legit. It's so boring. Like, I'm sorry, Malga should just be deleted. Simple as that. There's legitimately no redeeming quality about Malga. From his abilities to his playstyle, he just makes the game worse for everyone involved. Moving on to Widowmaker, all you really gotta do to make Widowmaker less annoying is just make her playstyle less oppressive. All you really gotta do is just cap the range where she can one-tap someone. No one likes getting sniped from 4 light years away. Give her some sort of damage drop-off. Let's say, I don't know, at 50 meters? If you're further than 50 meters away, you can't one-tap somebody from across the universe. I'm sure literally everyone will be happy about that, except for the Widowmaker mains, but sacrifices must be made. And Widowmaker's still valid if you know, nerf her range. It just makes everyone else have more fun. I'm just saying. Is that fair? Is that fun? Well, I guess it doesn't really matter what you think because this is my video and I'm just talking to myself in a microphone right now, and you might be seeing this years after the fact. So I'm just gonna say it's a fair deal and move on. Although admittedly, I would like to see some feedback in the comments about this one, because I will say I've been on the fence about deleting Widowmaker for a while, but I think she should be deleted. Or, sorry, reworked. Malga should be deleted. Widowmaker, I can live with the rework. Feature number 5, a competitive point rework. Remember back in Overwatch 1 when having a gold weapon actually meant something? Yeah, me too. But now, literally everyone and their mom has at least 5 gold weapons, along with half a dozen jade weapons. So hear me out. What if we remove the legacy points and the current competitive points and just get rid of all that and condense it into one unified competitive currency? Then, after you do that, add like 6 new weapon skins and make it so that each weapon skin is required to unlock the next weapon skin. So, for example, let's say you have 4,000 competitive points, and with this new rework system, you go into the weapon variant skin and see, oh, there's a bronze skin, a silver skin, a gold skin, but in order to get the silver skin, I have to unlock the bronze skin. Oh, buys the bronze skin, gets the silver skin. Oh, now there's silver skin, I can unlock the gold variant. Cool. Doesn't that sound nice? Like your competitive points aren't completely useless? And admittedly, there is the problem of, well, what happens if you already have a jade or gold weapon? Okay, fine, you can keep them. Maybe instead of having, you know, a bronze to silver to gold, you can have a bronze to silver to platinum to diamond and so on. And, you know, people who have gold and jade weapons are just kind of like, you know, grandfathered in. I feel like that's a pretty cool system. I don't know why we don't do that. We should do that. Now, admittedly, this one's more of a pipe dream, if I'm being totally honest, and this one's more of a personal thing, but I still think it'd be a really cool feature to add, and I think a lot of players just have a lot of competitive points sitting around, and they don't really have a whole lot to do with them most of the time, so, hey, that solves this problem. That concludes my features that will save Overwatch. Probably. I mean, I don't know if I'm not a developer or anything, so I don't know how qualified I am to say that, but I'm saying it anyway. And one more thing I'd like to mention, Blizzard, in the 1 in 1 million chance that you're actually listening to any of the points I just gave, Blizzard, here's my message to you. You don't got a lot of time. You got 2, maybe 3 seasons at most before your player base completely ups and leaves at this point. I mean, sure, you're gonna have the hardcore fans, but right now, everyone, myself included, is having a blast on your competitor right now. You guys are getting smoked. So these changes better start popping out fast. And even if it isn't the changes, any of the changes I suggest in this video, you gotta do something radical and you gotta do it fast. So with that said, everyone else, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, do the YouTuber stuff. On that note, stay strong, stay clear, Spitfire out.